Hello friends, welcome to Spider e-learning. In this video we will see how we can plot study on chart and how to save screens on shortcut and some other features related to this module. So quickly let's get started. For this we will just right click on the chart and go to add study, and in right front of it there's a shortcut S. So either we can open our study selection window using the right click menu, or we can just hit S on the keyboard in order to open the study selection window. This window will pop up. Here we have more than 180 oscillators, indicator, averages and multiple studies which you can make use of as per your trading style. We will see 1-2 studies for now. So let's say if I want to plot a particular average, if I want to plot a single average, I will go to average, go to parameter. Here I can choose which kind of average I want. As you can see in the list, after clicking in the average type box, S as in simple, E exponential, W for weighted, I for Wilder, A for adaptive, T triangular, F is in EMA type 2, H is in Hull average, and Z as in zero lag. So here let's say I want to plot exponential average. I'll type E, then I will choose the average period. Let's say I want 200 days exponential moving average. Okay, I'll just type 2. If I want this in all the time frames, let's say daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly, half yearly, or let's say intraday time frames also, mm, any of the 10, 15, 20 to any intraday time frame, I'll click here in all time frames for that. After that we can go to display settings. We can choose what kind of line I want for this. Let's say exponential moving average 200 is a bigger average that can which can act as a strong support or resistance zone. So I want it to be highlighted in a particular color. Let's say I take orange color for now, and I want it to be a dash line. I can choose the kind of line we want. Okay, dash, dot, and some other ways to plot it. So I keep it dash. Okay, then user, I mean this we can change the study name. Let's say I want to display it as sunny, or let's say I want to display it as spider 200. I will just type spider here. Okay, and will type sp here, so that only you know what is plotted on your chart sometimes. I mean, and type sp here in order to change the name on the screen so that only you know what is plotted on the chart. There in input we will take close, subgraph we will keep price. Subgraph means where do we want to plot it? Do we want to plot it on price, or do we want to plot it on volume, or we want it separately in a new subgraph? Okay, for now we'll keep it on price, as uh, price is I mean it is calculated on the base of price only. Then click add. There we are. Now we can see we have plotted a exponential moving average of 200 days on chart. If let's say if I want to modify it now, I'll just double click here. I want simple. Okay, I'll just, if I want to modify this average, I will go to the study name, double click there. This window will pop up again, study selection window. Here I will just go to the parameters, text 1, I'll keep it S and modify it. So the type of average has been modified now. Let's say I want to modify the average period now. The same process can be repeated, but there are some shortcuts also which you can make use of in order to edit this, modify this average. You can use control plus mouse left click. You can use control plus left click and control plus right click in order to make use of this, in order to modify the average. Now let's see how. Let's say if I want to modify the average now, what I will do is, so we have plotted. Let's say let's say if I want to modify this average now, I will go to the study name where we have written spider. I'll change it to A200. AVG. So now this average is plotted. Now I will just double click the study in order to make any modifications into it. You can see the cursor. Okay, we have named it as spider. We can just double click here and go to parameters. Now I want simple moving average. I'll just change E to S, exponential to simple. Okay, if I want to change the period also, let's say I want 50, or I'll type 50 here. Okay, and if I want to change the study name also, I can make it AVG as it was earlier. Modify. Now we have a simple moving average on daily time frame. Okay, when we have plotted it on multiple time frames, we can just see the same average has been plotted on the different time frames. For this, we will open chart period window, going to the settings menu as we discussed in the previous video also. So here I can change the time frame. I'm already on daily. I click W for weekly. There we are. Monthly, quarterly, half yearly, and let's say I want to see it on 60-minute charts. There also we have a exponential 200 average on 60-minute chart. 30 minutes we also have. So any time frame we choose, we have it there. Now if I want to make any modifications into it using a shortcut, so for this I will go to the study name, where with the price on the top right corner. For this I'll take my cursor on the study name on the top left corner. Now I want to change the average type. Okay, Now I want to change the average period. I will use left click with control key or shift key in order to increase or decrease the number directly on the chart without opening the study selection window. Or so if I want to change the average type, currently like we are on simple, so I'll just take my cursor pointer exactly on the S type of average. Again the same process I can repeat. Yeah, control, then click it is exponential now, then weighted, exponential, adaptive, wilder, simple. So it keeps rotating accordingly. And there is one more shortcut. I'll I'll just let you know in a while. Before that, we will plot another study, some oscillator like RSI, relative strength index. Okay, I just for this again we'll hit S in order to open study selection window. For this, I will type R and then I'll type R in order to reach studies starting from letter R. For this, we'll hit S on the keyboard in order to open study selection window, and I will hit R in order to reach the studies starting from letter R. There I will choose relative strength index. Again, I want it on all the time frames. Go to the parameters. I will keep it default. Overbought, oversold if I want to change, because that totally depends on your trading style. Some people use it 80-20, some 70-30, some 60-40. Depends upon the how aggressive a trader is or their trading style. Okay, I'll keep it default for now. Let's say I want, and let's say some people want a middle line of 50 also. We can just type 50 here, add. Now I want volume to be at the bottom and RSI with the price. For this, I need to shift the subgraph. For this, I will take my cursor to the volume, double click there. Now I see, now I am on subgraph window. Now I will make sure that I am on subgraph tab only. So there I see there are some radio buttons which are empty, which doesn't have anything in front of it. It means these are the empty space where I can plot my studies. So, and the selected one is volume. I'll shift it below RSI, then click modify, and you can see the impact on the chart that RSI has moved upward and volume has moved downwards. Okay, so I can change the size of subgraph also by taking my cursor and shifting the subgraph separator line to up or downward. So now we have one average and one oscillator plotted on the chart. Now if I want more averages to be plotted, let's say plot some more studies on it, type S here. I'll go to average A in order to see the studies starting from letter A. Now if I want to plot two averages at a time, I will choose average short now. If I want three averages, I'll take average short, medium, long. Like if I want 20, 50, I will take short, long. I want 20, 50, 200 or 20, 50, 100. I'll take the second one. Okay. So for this, I'll choose short, long for now. Again, simple 50 we already have. Now I will take simple 20, simple 200. We can keep the colors, or if we want to change it, we can by clicking on the study colors. If we want to increase the thickness of the lines, we can increase these numbers. In all time frames, add. Okay, now we have some studies plotted on it, and sometime what happens is we want to see the chart naked. So hiding and unhiding studies. For this, I will just right click on the chart, go to hide unhide study. I can select the multiple studies here and click OK in order to hide them, and repeat the same process to unhide them. Unselect all. OK. Now there's a shortcut to do this. You can just hit Control key plus K in order to hide, and the same key to unhide. So these are some small shortcuts how to, and this is how we plot studies on the chart. Now we'll see how we can save this screen on shortcut. Before that, let's say I want a multi-chart setup. We will see how we can create it. Let's say this is my setup. Okay, I want to increase the number of charts of the same setup. I want 4 screens. I want 4 charts. I will just minimize it by double clicking on the script name. Go to the chart menu, duplicate active chart. I want 4, so I'll repeat this process 2 times more. There we are. We have 4 charts on the screen. And now in order to spread it equally among, in order to spread this equally on the screen, in order to spread these charts equally on the screen, I will go to the chart menu and look for tile chart, and there's a shortcut also in front of it saying Control T. So either you can just click here, or you can just hit Control T on the keyboard, and now we have all the charts side by side on the same screen. Now I want different charts. Now let's say I want to have a setup with same script and different time frames. For this, I'll just click the first one, click on the chart, then select the time frame. I want 5 minutes here. Click on the second chart. I want 15 minutes here. Click on the third chart. I want 60 minutes. Click on the fourth chart. There we want daily. You can change it as per your convenience or your trading style. This is one way of using multi charts. One script, different time frames. Now I can go to the setting menu and synchronize the scripts. Script synchronization, this is called. Okay, the first I'll click here. Now if I choose any of the script, it will be plotted on all the charts at a time. Let's say currently we are on Bank Nifty. I type C here. Oh, as you can see, we are currently on Bank Nifty. I'll change the script name by right clicking on the screen, script by name or shortcut C. Here I type Bank Nifty. Hit enter, again enter. Now you can see we have Bank Nifty on all four charts. This is because we have enabled the script synchronization feature from the settings menu. If I disable this, it will change the script name on the selected chart only. Okay. So, and there's another way of using the multi charts is different scripts on same time frame or any other. For this, I have disabled the script synchronization feature. Here I want Nifty on the first chart. Okay. I want Bank Nifty on the second. I want HDFC Bank on the third one. And I want ICICI Bank on the fourth one. And I want them all on 15-minute time frame. I'll go to the period sync and click 15-minute from the chart period selection window. There you can see we have different scripts on same time frame now. So this is how we can make use of script synchronization and period synchronization, and same with this exchange synchronization if we want to have the script from the same exchange only, and scale type synchronization also, like we want log scale or linear scale, this will be changed. Okay, after this we'll go to auto next script, control A. So this is a feature. After this we will see how we can save a screen on shortcut. For this we will go to the chart menu, save screen, and we want to name it, we want to save it on control 1. So for this we will type SCR space 1 space. This is the initial code which we need to put in to choose the shortcut we want. Okay, so we can have 0 to 9, 10 screens to be, we can have 10 screens saved on shortcut from control 0 to control 9. So currently we are choosing screen 1, and after this we can just type in the name. I'll repeat the process once. SCR space 1 space test screen. Now we'll click on the save. There we are. Now I'll see how it appears. We'll just go to the chart menu, clear screen, and hit Control 1 on the keyboard. Now I don't need to repeat the same process again and again. Now I have my setup ready just on a shortcut. So that's it for now. Keep learning, keep earning.